So here goes nothing. Because I am not going to lose this. But yes. No, I am literally going to fail at this. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, things are going to be a little different. We are going to be doing something fun. Or hopefully I'm not going to get exposed. Depends on the situation. But as you can tell from the title of this video, in today's video, I'm going to be attempting the Buzzfeed Bookworm quiz. Make sure to do it along with me and tell your results in the comments below so that it's an interactive thing. I might be doing it alone in the room, but you're going to be with me. So I'm going to be doing it on my laptop. So here goes nothing. The title says, don't even think about calling yourself a bookworm unless you check 29 out of 56 things on this list. I am not feeling good about this. I check off everything you relate to. Read books for fun. I definitely do. It's the most fun that I ever have. But at the same time, I also love watching TV shows or movies for that matter. So can't really say that it's like a one-sided thing. Rather, it's like in the middle. So enjoyed doing book reports in school. You know, when you combine books and academics together, that combination is the worst. So just don't talk about it. But I didn't have the worst time ever doing them. Rather, it wasn't an enjoyable experience, but it was something that it was bearable, you know. You get the point, right? Some are gonna take it off. Couldn't wait for the book fair at school. We rarely had book fairs, honestly, and when we had them, I just couldn't care less. Because never had enough money or shelving space for all the books you wanted. That's absolutely true, even today. I don't have enough space and I don't even know how I'm going to fit all the books that I'm going to buy next year. So we will see about that. Fingers crossed. Thrown a book across the room because of something a character did. Not at all. Oh my god, this is one of my pet peeves. Not exactly a pet peeve, but I take care of my books. And I even used to take care of my academic books, like school books. Nearly died from secondhand embarrassment from something a character did. I have gone through this. I was literally like, oh my god, that's the worst thing that could happen to anyone. So I'm empathetic, you can tell. Read fan fiction. I absolutely did, and I do. Like Harry Potter fan fictions. Oh my god. Some of them are really well written, by the way. Wrote fan fictions. No, I haven't. Know the difference between canon and canon. I do. One canon is the canon of like it's a weapon or whatever, and then the second canon is like the original thing that happened in the book. I don't know how to explain it. You know what AU stands for? Alternate universe. I do know that, thanks to all the fan fictions that I have read. You have created an AU for all your favorite characters. No, I haven't. I haven't got that much of a time. You have made fan art or at least tried based on a book or character. No, I am the worst at arts, by the way. I literally, if you give me a ruler and you ask me to make a straight line, I would still make a tilted line. I am that bad. You have bought unofficial merch related to your favorite book. You know what? The merch always is so pricey. So that's why I never really invest in them. You have bought official merch from your favorite book. Again, something that I can't relate to. You have said the book was better. Absolutely. I have said that multiple times. I have said that when I was watching Harry Potter movies because they are so detailed, the books are definitely better. With Harry Potter, it's totally different, you know, because books and movies both have their own place. You cannot argue that something is better than the other. Well, books are, but then movies are equally good because they are putting visuals to your imagination, and that's something incredible because the next time that you read the books, you are literally imagining the visuals of the movie. You were disappointed in a movie adaptation of a book. Yes, I was. I have been multiple times. You wish there was a word-for-word 7-hour movie adaptation of your book. I absolutely do. Oh my god. I do. And I want it for English books and also for Urdu books, like word-for-word adaptation. That would be so incredible. You love that new book smell. You didn't even have to ask. I live for that smell. Used bookstores are your favorite places to be. Like, my town is so tiny that we don't have a bookstore. So I haven't been to a proper bookstore ever. And I want to go. So fingers crossed for that as well. You always go to the bookstore when you are at the mall. The mall that we have doesn't have a bookstore, so just... Okay, the next is, you think the Twilight books are actually good. The thing is, I'm going to confess, I haven't read the books, I haven't seen the TV shows. What is the hype? I'm so not into vampires, so just the entire Twilight series and the Twilight universe just goes from up here. I don't understand the hype. You have read an amazing book or series that is very underrated. Absolutely. You were or are in honors English in school. English was or is your favorite subject. Yes, it was my favorite subject. I used to love the English classes. You became or want to be an English major. Not really, because I already have a degree, so... You think the library is the best part of any school building. The thing is that my school didn't really have a cool library. Like, we had a library, but it didn't really have a fiction, non-fiction, and all that kind of stuff section, you know. It was just a big room, but I really liked it there. You always bring a book to the beach. No, I have talked about this in one of my videos. I never bring a book anywhere, because if there is a lot of distraction, I get distracted, and that means that that book ends up getting DNF'd, because that's what I literally think about. Bring a book everywhere. No, not at all. I just explained. You have an app on your phone or computer, so you can always read digitally. I hate reading on a digital device because it doesn't solve the purpose. One of the reasons why I read books is also to get away from digital screen thingies. You have a reading tablet. No, I am literally going to fail at this. You have read more than 10 classics. Nope. You don't like the most recent Little Woman movie and think they butchered it. The thing is, I haven't read the novel or the story or the novel behind that movie, so I don't really know, or I haven't even seen the original movie. I watched the most recent Little Woman movie because of Emma Watson, and I actually really liked it. Not like absolutely loved it, but it was a decent movie, so I don't know if they have butchered it or not, but that's the only thing that I have seen, so I can't really compare it with other things. You have lost count of how many bookmarks you own. That's true, but I am not a bookmark holder. You hate when people dog-ear pages of a book. Absolutely. You don't even deserve a book if you dog-ear it. You hate when people spoil the endings of books. Oh my god, who does that? I hate spoilers. I don't like reading too much about a book before buying it, just for the same reason, because I love going into a book without any knowledge beforehand as to what it is, except for like the few main things. You have cried over a book character's death. Let's talk about it in detail. I have cried so many times I have lost count. I have cried over fan fiction, so just leave the book part at the side. You have cried at a book ending. I have. Not like... I wouldn't call it a cry, but I will still check it, because I have been sad over a book ending because I didn't want certain books to end. You have enjoyed reading a book and then disappointed when it had a terrible ending. Yes, absolutely. Let's talk about One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. It was so good, and then the ending wasn't good. You have watched a TV show that was based on a book you read. I have watched movies, but not a TV show, so does that count or not? I will still count it, because I am not going to lose this. You hated the show for its inaccuracy. Yes! You have read a book after watching a show or movie based off it and liked the book more. Gonna check it, because yes, I watched the Harry Potter things before and then I read the book afterwards and I absolutely loved it. You have a large vocabulary. Not at all. Oh my god, no. The thing is, I always forget words. I always forget about them. Even if I learn them, I just forget about them within the next 30 minutes. So you always use correct grammar. I am the worst person for this. You have gotten offended when someone didn't like your favorite book character. Oh yes. I get offended when people say that they haven't seen or read Harry Potter. You have gotten offended because someone thought they liked your favorite book character more than you. Not really. Not really. Like, I don't understand this thing, but we have equally liked certain characters. I bond with my cousin over books, and we equally like the characters that we love. So it's not a competition. We are in this together. You have been inspired to write your own book. Not really. You read a new book at least every month. Yes, I do try to read a new book every week, but I have slacked over the course of the past couple of months. You always buy a new book by your favorite author right away. But yes. Let's talk about Khalid Zani right now. I love his work, so I always make sure to get whenever he writes a new book. So I stayed up too late reading because a book was so good that you couldn't put it down. That was my entire childhood. So let's move past this. You have gone to a fan event for a book or a series. I just told you, my town is this big. So these type of things don't happen here. So you have met an author. Technically, yes, because my mom and dad both are authors. So there we go. You have gotten a book signed, even though I would love to, but that hasn't happened yet. You have written a letter or email or post to your favorite author. I have, and I have received a reply. That's the next thing, by the way. So I tweeted to Karen McManus and she replied. So that was actually so cool because, yeah, and they replied. So I'm going to check that as well. And finally, book characters have shaped a lot of who you are. They have. Show me my results. 31 by 56. You have checked more. Okay. Big book fan. We are qualified. You can still continue watching my videos, by the way. So we are done. I actually really enjoyed doing this. With that note, we have come to the end of this video. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. And if you want to follow me on my socials, the links are in the description. The handles are on the screen. And I will see you guys really soon, inshallah. Until then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.